which is she just shouts weird stuff all the time. So, for instance, in the middle of and then I just spread it on the social networking websites. So some of my favourites are, I couldn't get to sleep last night because of you, enjoying your snoring. This is her opinion on folk music. It's just like fucking yodeling, but slowed down. I'll read some more later on. But, and finally, when we were expecting a sort of delivery of a package, and she was worried that the postman was just going to kind of leave it at the doorstep if I wasn't in to collect it. She said, because otherwise it will be left on the doorstep, and then it will get taken by a dog.
These are all true.
Okay. You know what? Shall I think it's going to be weird sharing the stage, if you know what I mean. I was going to say I could step off the stage and do my performance about it, and then you can stand there over me, going like that. Okay. Otherwise, it's just I'm just going to elbow you in the face by accident.
Should we leave?
He said. You see, don't ask questions like that, because I might get great ideas. Anyway, I'm starting off with childhood. So this is pretty much how my sort of my non-functional love life started off on a snowy playground in Slough when I was 11 years old. Picture that snowy playground in Slough, people. This is called Sealed with a Loving Kiss. Hunters, armed to the eyeballs, and even higher, to the school ties pulled tight across their brows, they stalk the playing fields, tracking lonely footprints in the foot-deep snow of my 11th February, and hiding behind a tree, it's me. And I know there's no escape, but the icy fear that is busting my guts is not for them, but for her, as she walks on by. Alpha female of the year above. The first could never have of my young life. She walks that battlefield without fear of attack, like a queen cutting a path across a chessboard. Oh, Kelly. I make mantra of her name, clawing up snow with my palms stung pink with cold, thinking of ways in which she could learn my name, like after I've rescued her from a burning car with seconds to go before the gas tank blows. Oh, Kelly. I pack that snow into a ball and I kiss it. I kiss that snowball like no bridegroom would dare to kiss his bride. I launch it. The fastest, the most ferocious kiss there ever was. Splat, bullseye, right in her pretty little face. Oh, Kelly, you never did learn my name, but I bet in the years that have passed, no other man's kiss has knocked you off your feet. Quite as literally as mine. Thank you. I'm going to bring on Mrs. O'Sullivan now, actually. So, Mrs. O'Sullivan.
Hi everyone. Me and Niall are planning to start a family at some point. And we were kind of like, what are our kids going to kind of get labelled? Filipino, Irish, Phil-Irish, Ira-Phil, Ira-Pino, Philish, Philip-Irish, I don't know. Anyway, I wrote a tiny little poem. It's called What Do You Call Half Irish, Half Filipino Kids? There was a young girl, a Filipino, who went out with this Irishman called Kino. After a slip of his dick, she went home and got sick and gave birth to a Paddy Pino. That kind of links into my poem, my serious poem. I really like Japanese calligraphy. You know, they usually spend hours kind of painting like a single character. And I really admire the fact that some people, they spend months, years just perfecting these symbols and characters. So I kind of wrote a poem about that. It's called Oriental Calligraphy. The character was written only once, with no additions, no alterations. Careful to apply the strokes with delicate precision, the chosen word was displayed in playful dance, graceful movements, its music heard throughout the composition. But he would never see the essence of this script, however. Its mysterious lettering was expressed invisibly, painted onto his torso canvas with a jet black brushwork of her own long, silky hair. I'm going to read another poem which is about my journey to work. I used to work in the civil service, and but now I work as an English teacher teaching foreign students English. I've got some of my English crew in the house, yes. But when I used to work in the civil service, I had to take my journey to work on the overground, and this is kind of a running commentary of my thoughts on the day. Journey to work. It's another spring morning, just stepped out the flat and I feel the breeze and my hair still damp from my shower 30 minutes ago. For no particular reason, I'm in an upbeat mood, smiling widely, taking in all the colours of life around me. Like the little girl with a scarlet hat across the road, being carried on her dad's shoulders, and the naked trees with their branches pointing skyward like they're grabbing for more blanket blue. A lady's coral-coloured coat stands out from other people's dark workwear, and I giggle at the woman wobbling next to me. She's walking on jelly, testing out her stilettos. I carry on with my leisurely stroll to catch my 8:13 train and notice the cracks and lines in the pavement. And my thoughts turn to you and how cute you looked when I turned to your sleepy head with those crumpled bedsheet lines squashed across your cheek, and how the thin yellow light peeping through the blinds didn't wake you.
The great thing about that Oriental calligraphy thing is we can both do it now, can't we? Anyway, because I was a skinhead when we met, and then now I'm a ponce. So, he looks like a sleazy scarecrow. I hate him. Mrs. O'Sullivan on Owen Wilson. Oh my God, I don't want to look at some 60-year-old's pum on Pamela Stevenson's performance in Strictly Come Dancing. All she advertises is food. Put your teeth away, love. Martine McCutcheon. And my personal favourite, to tell the truth, he just looks like Matt Damon. Matt Damon.